Have you ever heard Rush accent in The Big Bang Theory? Well, I love Rush, and he is a very important and very funny character in the sitcom. But what happens when a person who has the same accent as Rush, who has good skills for the job, does not get the job because his accent is weird or not much understandable? Well, you could call that linguistic racism. Being bullied for your accent is normal in all countries. For example, Gocho accent in Venezuela or Andalus accent in Spain. But when you live in a country that speaks English and it is a foreign language for you, there is a controversial point. Your accent can make them not hire you or discriminate you because they think you are not intelligent or capable for the job. Just for using an accent or grammar that is considered less professional. You can see the documental in the description, but I think there is a key point, a very impactful one for me. Accent is part of our identity. For example, if I sometimes pronounce Spain like Spain, it's because in my native language does not exist the sound S. I'm still improving my pronunciation, but I can't make my mother tongue disappear. When this woman said that they could not give her the job because she was Venezuelan and maybe she was friend of we know who, even though she had US nationality, she was a US citizen. I don't know, but I think it was the saddest comment I have ever heard in my life. And Jean, annoyed with her father's co-workers, she said something important. How many languages do you speak? Because anyone who is a language learner knows how difficult it can be to learn, pronounce, and speak language. I agree with Jean's point on the final of the video because it's true the world is changing and now we are more respectful with the linguistic diversity. But there are also a lot of conservative movement gaining strength, and maybe it brings some world division. So we must keep our goal in respecting our language, but also some accents that seems funny for us because they contain different sounds, for example. The rule here is remember that accent is part of their identities. Their voices matter and they deserve respect. The video changed my assumption of I have to get a perfect accent because my accent is part of who I am, but it will always be there. Of course, I will learn new words, new phrases, new languages, and I will try to find ways to the people understand me, but sometimes I will pronounce a speaker instead of speaker, and that's okay. So, thank you very much.